Hi, I'm Teja Gerken with Peghead Nation, and today I'm here with a lovely guitar built by Bruce Sexauer. This is a recent FT-L00-C model of his, and it's a great guitar. It's always a lot of fun to play Bruce's guitars. His workshop is in Petaluma, California, not too far away from where we are here at Peghead Nation in Northern California. And I've known Bruce for, probably 25 years or so, and it's been really fun to kind of see the evolution of his work and his instruments over all those years. And I get to visit his shop from time to time and always enjoy these instruments. He recently brought this by for me to check out, and I've been having a lot of fun playing it. I've had a few days to check it out at home, and it's really a lovely mid-size flat top that really is geared toward playing fingerstyle, I would say. Bruce says he built it particularly lightly, which is something that he used to do when he first started out, and then kind of tweaked his tonality and his building approach a little bit. This one kind of goes back to using really thin plates and little lighter bracing, and it's strung with light gauge strings, and it's just not only lightweight, but also just a super responsive and fun to play guitar. So the FT-L00 model is of course loosely based on the traditional L00 body shape, of course with Bruce's original cutaway shape. It does depart from that tradition quite a bit. The guitar has a 13 fret neck joint, which is found on some vintage guitars, and that is basically where the connection with vintage guitars end. This guitar is braced a little bit more Martin-like than like a traditional Gibson type bracing, and I do find that the tonality is a little bit more Martin-esque, and I mentioned that to Bruce and he agreed. The guitar is built with a beautiful German spruce top and some really nice Brazilian rosewood back and sides. It's a 4-piece back. Bruce has had this wood for more than 40 years, and he actually thicknessed this and cut it about 40 years ago, which is part of the reason why this guitar is going back to his earlier approach of building a little bit lighter. The billet was not wide enough for a 2-piece back, so it's a 4-piece design. There's some very beautiful cleating on the inside to reinforce the seam of this, and some nice what looks like maple in between the seams on the back. So it's not trying to hide that it's a 4-piece back, which is something that I really like. Coincidentally, Bruce used wood from the same set of Brazilian rosewood on the very first Schoenberg guitars prototype that he built when he started building some Schoenberg guitars in collaboration with Eric Schoenberg. So there is a bit of a history with this particular set of wood that is also used on this guitar. The guitar has a small side port up here in the upper bout. It has Bruce's typical peghead shape. Looks like it has Evo frets. It's a Brazilian rosewood fingerboard and bridge. The figure is a little bit more pronounced in the bridge, which also has wooden bridge pins. And it has Bruce's original pickguard shape, kind of a fire stripe pickguard there. Flamed, I believe it's Koa binding on this guitar. And some beautiful wooden purfling as well. So not a flashy guitar in terms of abalone or inlay, but just really gorgeous craftsmanship and gorgeous materials used on this guitar. Simple dots in the fingerboard and also dots on the side of the neck. So I already mentioned the responsiveness of the guitar. I'm currently in D, G, D, G, C, D tuning. It's a tuning I use a lot, and just really hardly have to touch the guitar to get a beautiful complex voice out of this. Very lovely. You can also dig in a little bit more and think I will retune it to standard tuning to show you what it sounds like played like that, and perhaps I'll dig in a little bit more as I go out with this video. But just a really great sounding playing guitar. I love the little details that Bruce always brings to his guitars, such as his original cutaway shape, the 4-piece back, the fact he's making that fairly obvious on the back, I think is a really nice touch, and it's probably something that we'll be seeing more of in the future. Beautiful internal construction as well. I mentioned the cleating for the multi-piece back, and just all the craftsmanship all around is really top-notch on this guitar. So always fun to explore one of Bruce Sexauer's instruments. This one certainly is no exception. And I think I'll go out and retune to standard tuning, play it a little bit more, and I hope to see you very soon back here on Peghead Nation. My name is Teja Gerken. If you are seeing this on YouTube, consider coming over to pegheadnation.com, not just for our gear demos, but our big range of courses for guitar and other stringed instruments and fretted instruments, and we would love to see you there. My name is Teja Gerken, and let's go out playing the guitar a little bit more.